relief. I don't think I've ever had this card before. We got relief. Okay. Okay, we got gentleness. Can you see? And then we got difficulty. The difficulty makes sense. This is the end card. The relief is the end card. I did sense maybe I'm getting the immediate sense that you're in pain of some kind of pain. I think you're lonely. So that's the first thing that I can think of. It's about loneliness. And I think you're someone that gives a lot. So you give and give and give, but then I think by giving, you're trying to fill up this hole inside of you. That's what I'm strongly getting with this difficulty card, but it's not filling up the hole inside at the moment. So I'm trying to be quiet because this is not soundproof. Okay. Yes, I think you're quite lonely, but I think you don't want to admit that. So you're trying to, one of your solutions is giving to other people, but then it doesn't fill up that hole inside of you. That's what I'm strongly getting. Yes, with the gentleness card. I think you're called to be gentle to yourself, but they're also gentle in terms of that you don't have to give so much. That if you don't give as much as you wanted to, you kind of feel bad about it because you just think, oh, I could have given more. If I don't give more, that'll be selfish. That's what I'm strongly getting. But with this gentleness card, it's calling for you to not be so harsh on yourself in regards to how much you can give to people. That's what I'm strongly getting. I think you probably tie your self-worth. You tie your self-worth to how much you can give to people. That's what I'm strongly getting. Which is quite interesting because that's quite specific. That is quite specific to a specific someone. Okay. I think with this relief card, it's the end point. With this hole that you can't fill up in terms of the loneliness, once you let go of the fact that you realize you can't always give to everybody and that you're giving above your means, it's more that you have to take care of yourself first in order to give to other people. It's giving moon in 12th house. So if you have moon in 12th house, this could be for you. But yes, you're constantly giving. There's no specific sign that I'm picking up on here, but moon in 12th house, you just give and give and give a lot. I think it's out of a childhood upbringing. So the childhood upbringing, you ended up, your needs are not fulfilled. That's literally it. Your needs are not fulfilled, so you keep giving, but then it doesn't fill up that hole inside. In fact, it causes a burden, but you don't admit it. You don't admit it to yourself. But if you once you release that, you detach from that and just think, I have to take care of my needs first before I can take care of someone else. You're gonna feel the relief. Okay. I'm hearing other people's emotions are not your responsibility. Other people's needs is not always your responsibility. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. Can we get more messages? It's very specifically for moon in 12th house people. So if you're moon in 12th house, okay, got two. Do you see letting go? You have to let go of that. The cards don't lie. Okay, if you see my TikTok, the cards don't lie. Okay, you have to let go in order to let go of putting that emotional responsibility on yourself. It's very specific. They actually moon in 12th house. Okay, in order to have this relief, You have to let go. Okay, I'm not saying just stop being mean to people. That's not what the guides are saying. It's more that you take on that responsibility when nobody has given that to you. That's literally it. Like nobody asked you to do that, but it's because it stemmed from childhood. So whatever upbringing you have from your childhood, we tend to carry that into adulthood. And for your case, somehow your emotional needs are not met, and so that's why you are projecting. You're projecting that, regardless of whether you're conscious of it or not. Okay, but you have to let it go and just think. Care about those that you're able to care about. Don't give more than what you can afford emotionally, because it's going to cause a, what is it, they're telling me it's going to eventually cause your body will show signs that it's overburdened, basically emotional burdened. It will crop up in some way, shape or form. I'm not getting anything specific. They're telling me headaches, so you could get headaches, you could be tired, okay, but it also could be more serious than that. In this case, they're not showing me that because you can't talk about health in this case, but headaches or lethargicness. It's almost like you're healing your inner child by giving to other people, by desperately trying to fulfill their needs, even though nobody asked you to do it. You just end up doing it. It's not going to go very well if you keep doing that and you constantly exert yourself. The other card that came out is flow. Be like water. Loosen up a bit. Yeah, just loosen up a bit. Loosen up a bit with this card. Okay. So can you see this? This is a water-based card. So you could be water sign. It doesn't have to be. There's no particular sign, but moon in 12th house is very moon in 12th house. Okay. I'm gonna roll a dice to see what sign you could be in. Okay. This is another dice. Oh my God, Pisces. Oh no, Aquarius. Sorry, Aquarius. It's air sign, but you could be Aquarius. Okay, can we get one more? What is this? Leo. That's quite interesting. Leos tend to be very giving, so you could have either Leo, moon, or rising. You could be sun, but because moon and rising are more prominent, and in terms of, because sun signs it's in terms of appearance, right? So you could be Leo or Aquarius. But I'm getting strong moon in 12th house. Okay. So all in all, you're a good person, but I think you just keep giving constantly and try to regulate that. The current difficulty is literally because I think that is the cause of it. But once you let go, you're gonna get this relief, okay?